Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild is such an expansive title, with the massive demo taking up a mere 1 or 2% of the game. Since E3 2016, Nintendo has released hours of footage, showing us more and more about the next Zelda, scheduling to release in 2017. Although a lot of us have sifted through much of this footage, not everyone has had the time to do so, and that is why the Chamber of Sages is bringing you the top Breath of the Wild facts you didn't know. Number 10. Many games, especially open-world games, have a way of traversing the world more efficiently than on foot or on a mount, once the player progresses far enough, that is. This mechanic is called fast travel, which Zelda is no stranger of. Even A Link to the Past on the Super Nintendo incorporated fast travel with a bird that would carry Link to any safe statue he visited. In Breath of the Wild, the new Sheikah Slate Link carries around enables him to teleport to any shrine he has visited. Considering there are many of these scattered across Hyrule, players should have no problem getting around. Link can also teleport to the top of the Sheikah Towers and paraglide off, so what a view. Number 9. The E3 2014 teaser trailer of Breath of the Wild, then known as Zelda Wii U, drove fans crazy, me included. It certainly was a well put together video, showing off the world, the Guardian enemy, and Link's fancy new arrows. Nintendo didn't come up with the idea for the teaser all on their own, however. A side-by-side comparison of a scene from the Studio Ghibli film Princess Mononoke and Breath of the Wild's 2014 trailer shows some shocking similarities, revealing Nintendo took heavy inspiration from that film. And on a side note, I absolutely adore that film, but anyways. Number 8. The story. Breath of the Wild is proving to have a very interesting plot. While we don't know the entire story of the game just yet, we can infer a few things. For one, Link has been sleeping in the Resurrection Chamber for about 100 years. When he woke up, he is thrust in a world that is being threatened by Ganon. Why did Link go under for 100 years? Where is Zelda? Why is Hyrule in ruin? I am afraid these questions will only be answered when the game is released. Number 7. This fact, while not being too important to the game, is something pretty interesting that shows off the new physics engine Nintendo is implementing for Breath of the Wild. Using the Magnus ability from a rune Link obtains, he can set up a catapult using a log, something like a rock to set on, and a large boulder to drop on one end. While there are plenty of items and enemies you could throw up in the air, it is most entertaining to catapult Link. Chances of survival are slim, but hey, it looks pretty neat. Number 6. The great Shigeru Miyamoto, the brains behind Super Mario, The Legend of Zelda, and much more. He is still involved with the development of both franchises. Even though Eiji Aonuma is the producer of Zelda, Shigeru Miyamoto is the head honcho when it comes to Hyrule. However, when asked about whether the green tunic makes an appearance in Breath of the Wild, he said he didn't know. The green clothes Link is usually wearing in every Zelda game has yet to be seen in this new Zelda experience, and we don't know if it's even included. Also, on a side note, Miyamoto has stated he hasn't had much impact on Breath of the Wild as opposed to earlier entries of the series, but who knows. Number 5. There were pre-E3 rumors that claimed Link would have gender options in Breath of the Wild, similar to many RPG games that allowed more customizable characters. Many said they would welcome this change with open arms, but a majority of fans gave this possibility a thumbs down. While we know this rumor proved to be false, Eiji Aonuma did specify that Link has a more androgynous design this time around. His character is built, so if you were seeing him for the first time, you wouldn't be quite sure if he was male or female, hence the first reactions of Zelda Wii U. So if you're not a fan of this, don't worry, as Aonuma specified, Link is male and will most likely always be. Number 4. The Hylian found. The Hylian found in Breath of the Wild shrines hide some sneaky messages. Using a translation key found on ZeldaInformer.com, fans can decode these messages themselves if they really want to. As an example, on shrine doors, the Hylian letters spell out dungeon. Inside one of the shrines, a spiral coming down from the ceiling contains the messages, now loading, and do not turn off your. These are just references to past Nintendo games as well as games in general. That would include messages like loading or saving data. Who knows what other secret messages are hiding in Breath of the Wild. Number 3. Speaking of shrines and secret messages, shrines do have some odd names. One of them, titled Oman Ao, is actually an anagram for Aonuma, the producer of Zelda as mentioned before. The shrines are actually named after the monks inside. Therefore, Aonuma put himself into the game as one of the first characters you meet. None of the other known monks' names have been unscrambled to mean anything else just yet, so it is possible the rest are all just gibberish. Number 2. In Breath of the Wild, Link can be customized like never before, with a vast majority of weapons and clothing. The hero will look a lot different than he did wearing green, red, and blue tunics back in the day. Nintendo went one step further, however, with his customization, and is going to let players change his hair. So if you don't like his default hairstyle, then perhaps you would like to see Link in a man bun. I'm joking of course, but we did see Link in a man bun during the Treehouse stream. So we'll have to see what other styles Link's hairdresser can whip up. Come to think of it, I wonder what Link will look like with a buzz cut. Number 1. Perhaps one of the most subtle yet clever details in Breath of the Wild has to do with something we haven't talked about in this video yet. The Rusted Master Sword, which was seen at the end of the E3 2016 trailer. It hides a secret throwback. The rays of light as well as the flowers are positioned around the blade of Evil's Bane exactly as it is seen in A Link to the Past and its accompanying artwork. Some have used this Easter egg to place Breath of the Wild in the timeline, and some have said it means nothing. Regardless, this shows amazing attention to detail, and it is a throwback that any Zelda fan can truly appreciate. So here is our outro. We sincerely hope you enjoyed these 10 little known details in Breath of the Wild. If any of you superfans knew all of them, let us know in the comments. Also, be sure to subscribe and share this video with your friends to help the channel grow. This has been a Chamber of Sages production, and to us to you, we hope you have a great and wonderful rest of the day, and we hope to see you again soon. Take care.